Hey hunters, Lord here, back with yet another Sunbreak set video. In today's video, I'm going to be following a similar theme to the last couple of my recent build videos, and that is centered around foray. However, our weapon today is going to be the hunting horn, and more specifically poison hunting horn. The set built today will use a slightly easier talisman and no curious armor required, as I know it's very heavy RNG dependent, but I will cover extra skills to look for with your curious armors at the end of the video, so be sure to stick around for that. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Guys, before we start, if you do enjoy today's set, be sure to leave a like down below to support the video entirely for free, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell if you're new here or find yourself returning to the channel very often. It really helps my channel grow and is completely free to you guys, and you're welcome to change your mind if you find the content isn't for you. With that said, let's go ahead and get into our weapon choices. Now, as you'll see in front of you, when it comes to poison hunting horn, there are quite a few options in master rank. I don't want you guys to feel limited, as all of these hunting horns have different merits based on their raw, sharpness, slots, or songs. Now my personal choice, and the one you're going to see in the build video, is the Qurious hunting horn, but its songs could definitely leave a bit to be desired. So you can feel free to use any of these, and even swap between them for different hunts if you want different song effects, or just some extra build variety. Now, of course, some of these weapons are going to be worse for damage. However, at the end of the day, you don't have to adhere to the meta, it's just a game, and if you like the design or songs on a weapon, then you should go ahead and use it. Don't forget to eat for Dango Specialist to increase your status buildup, and be sure to slap paralysis weapons on your pets to increase your foray uptime. Also guys, be sure to augment your weapon for attack 4 if it already has a level 2 or better rampage. If it only has a level 1 rampage slot, I personally would recommend that you go with a rampage upgrade augment, as anti-species decorations give us an extra 5% damage per matchup. Now let's get into the armor. For starters, we're going to be going with the Goldian head and waist, the Kushala chest, the Espinus arms, and the Shagaru legs. Now if you decide that you don't want handicraft for your specific weapon, you can feel free to swap out the Kushala chest for something else to help boost your damage or defense, or really anything that you want. Two recommendations that I would have if you do decide to swap out the chest would be either the Barioth chest to get some max might and extra crit, or the Archfiend chest to get extra Wex and some chain crit. Now as far as the charm goes, you'll need a charm with at least 3 level 2 slots worth of utility, so something like an attack 3 charm, or Wex 2 with a 2 slot, or Master's Touch 1 with 2 level 2 slots would work, but for example, here I'm going to be using a Wex 2 with a single level 2 slot. Now I know that good charms are starting to become a little more commonplace for most people, so if you have some good ones and you're not entirely sure if they'll work with the set, be sure to check out the set builder that I have linked in the description of all my videos. It allows you to enter your own charms and your own curious armor augments, as well as the skills that I'll be showing you here in a minute, and it will help you build this set with charms and armor that you already have. Now that we've covered that, let's look into the decorations that you'll need for this build. Starting off, you'll need 4 attack, 3 critical, a Mastery and Mastery Plus, 1 Phoenix Jewel, 1 Tenderizer Jewel, 1 Sonorous, and 1 Brace Jewel. So nothing too crazy and very easy to fit in. Once you have all that added, before you add any of your own curious armor, you will have Attack Boost level 4, then Crit Boost, Weakness Exploit, Master's Touch, Foray, and Status Trigger all at level 3, then Handicraft, Protective Polish, Chain Crit, and Evade Window at level 2, and then finishing it off with Horn Maestro, Bloodlust, Coalescence, and Flinch Free all at level 1. So, once you've cleared the Frenzy Virus and poisoned the monster, you will have a 90% critical chance on weak spots, as well as lots of purple sharpness to play with outside of your Master's Touch. You'll also have a good chance to proc Status Trigger, since you do have that Evade Window level 2, which will allow you to build up poison much quicker and keep your foray up for much more of the fight. So, now that you have all that, what should you try to get with your curious armor augments? So firstly, I always say to go for slots, as they're much easier to get than god skills, and if you get good slots, you can add the extra skills instead of busting your balls trying to roll a crit boost or an attack boost augment on your armor. However, of course, if you get a good skill, you should always keep it, as those are very rare. With that in mind, some skills to try to gain are getting our attack to level 7, adding Wirebug Whisperer, adding Max Might or really any other crit skill to help us achieve 100% crit, Agitator, Defiance, Extra Handicraft or Chain Crit, and any skill that we added in as a decoration to the main set, as that will allow you to swap that decoration out for something else that you'd like to use instead. Here's an example of what skills you could get with a slightly more optimized set that has some extra slots and some good curious augments. So guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to hit the like button down below. If you're new here or find yourself returning to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more uploads like this. It's totally free, helps me grow, and you can always unsubscribe if you find you're not really enjoying the content. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day and happy hunting.